And good morning. Thank you for waking up with NBC4 today. I'm Matt Barnes.
And I'm Monica Day. And after weeks of unsuccessful negotiations, Columbus teachers are officially on strike. The Columbus Education Association voted last night to strike after they and the Columbus Board of Education failed to agree on a new contract. And we're talking just days before the start of the school year.
We have team coverage for you as hundreds of Columbus educators are set to take to the picket lines. Matthew Herchick and Cynthia Cynthia Hill are live for us this morning. We start with Matthew outside of downtown high school. Matthew.
Yeah, good morning, Matt and Monica. Well, the strike officially went into effect at midnight, so those educators will be on the picket lines, like you mentioned, beginning at 7 o'clock this morning. The union saying that this was a difficult decision, but one that they made for the students. Now, chants of CEA were ringing out from union members last night, just minutes after the vote, as the Columbus Education Association made its way from the convention center meeting room out into the halls. According to the union, 94% of the members voted to reject the district's latest offer and 94% voted to strike. Union spokesperson Regina Fuentes says this is about smaller class sizes, full-time art and PE teachers in elementary schools, and functioning HVAC systems in all schools. The vote came after the union had a chance to review the district's final offer, which the school board president called strong, saying it addresses the concerns that have been raised, but for the union, it wasn't enough.
We are not willing to just settle for the status quo. If we were to just take this offer and go in, that allows the district to just continue business as usual. We're not willing to accept that. We want these changes.
Now, we did receive a statement from Columbus City Schools. School Board President Jennifer Adair writes in part, "Tonight's vote by the Columbus Education Association is incredibly disappointing. We are saddened by the unfortunate situation our families, our community, and most importantly, our children now face. Our offer to CEA put children first and prioritized their education and their growth. We offered a generous compensation package for teachers and provisions that would have had a positive impact on classrooms." Now, the first day of school, like you guys mentioned, is Wednesday. However, right now the union says there is no set length on how long the strike could last. However, the district says even if the two sides were to reach an agreement before Wednesday, they say at this point students will still start the year on remote learning. Local for you in Columbus, Matthew Herchick, NBC4.
Matthew, thank you. Mayor Ginther released a statement following the vote to strike, and it reads in part, "The CEA and the school district must return to the table and get our kids back in the classroom. A responsible solution is within reach, but only if negotiations restart now."
Even if the board and union come to an agreement by Wednesday, school will begin online. Students will be taught virtually by substitutes, administrators, and teachers who choose not to strike until further notice. Extracurricular activities, including sports, will be canceled or rescheduled. Meals for students will still be available with a grab-and-go service. You can find that full alternative learning plan from the district right now on NBC4i.com. The CEA's decision to strike will likely change the way the first day of classes will look for parents and students.
NBC4 Cynthia Hill is joining us now with what some parents are saying about that decision. Cynthia.
Well, the buses behind me won't be taking kids to classes come Wednesday. Parents say they're frustrated by it. Some say they're being forced to make some difficult decisions in the next couple of days. CCS says that Wednesday school will open virtually with remote learning and substitute teachers. Right now, some parents across the district say they won't be sending their kids to school, virtual or not. Kristen McCormick says she's expecting her first grader to be absent and isn't sure about the days following. Megan Bashimi says she believes the board took things too far.
When the board and the district come down with language like this is our last, best, and final offer, that's corporate America talking. That is not the way I expect educators who want to put other educators and children first to speak. That's hardball.
He can't sit in front of a computer all day. That's not going to be a conducive learning environment for him. And then also there's the concern of just not having his usual teacher that he expects.
Now, both parents say that they support the teachers in their strike, but hope that a resolution is met swiftly. Despite the strike, school will begin for students virtually come Wednesday. Right now, looking for you, Cynthia Hill, NBC4.
Cynthia, thank you. The union's decision to strike is historic. Now, Columbus hasn't seen a teacher strike since 1975, according to archives from the New York Times. That was the first time that the district ever had a strike. There were 5,000 teachers on January 5th of that year that voted to reject the district's contract offer and join the picket lines at 6 a.m. on January 6th. Now, the CEA resolved contract disputes with the district 5 days later. For a look at the timeline of this year's contract negotiations and what is next for your student, head on over to NBC4i.com.